Hello Taurus, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the first half of February 2021. So that's from the 1st to the 14th, actually the 15th, but thereabouts, shall we say. And it's a general reading, just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the Oracle. And this is the Oracle of Tanit that I'm using today, and I'll draw a couple of cards from this just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious Oracle has for Taurus for the first half of February 2021. What messages are here for Taurus for the first half of February 2021? What does Taurus need to know? So let's just draw a couple of cards and see what you get. You have the Drum. Calm balance is the key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions. So that's a sense of balance. And perhaps that may involve bringing two different aspects together to create that balance. Okay, and then you've also got Esvedra. Retreat and find the true unconditional love inside. The answer lies within. So if you're looking for solutions, for the truth, you may need to remove yourself from the clutter and busyness of everyday life. Find a quiet spot, a quiet time for some introspection, and you may find the answers from within, and that balance as well from within. So you need to align your facets of, the facets of yourself, and create that sense of balance, and you may find that guidance comes from within. So you've got the Drum and Esvedra. But let's see where the rest of the reading goes. So let's see what's on the... Oh, wait, hold on a minute. We've got something going on here. Just going mad, sorry. Let's see what's on the cards for Taurus for the first half of February 2021. What messages are here for Taurus for the first half of February? What does Taurus need to know? So this is the Dark Mansion Tarot that I'm using, and I will draw a couple of cards, an 8-card spread for you. And the first 2 cards depicting you, where you are now in your situation. And then the second 2 cards highlight the challenges you face at this time, or show what's overriding everything. And then the following 2 cards offer some guidance from Spirit, and then the last 2 cards reveal your possible outcome. So let's see what we have. That card fell out. You've got Temperance, balance. That really fits beautifully with the Drum. And then you've got the Hermit, goodness, and that fits with Esvedra. So this is where you are, trying to find that balance, trying to find that answer within. These cards aren't, let's stick together a little bit. Let me see if we pull it down a tad to make sure. Right, then you've got the Eight of Cups. This is also about leaving the clutter, leaving something behind in search of something deeper, something more fulfilling as your challenge. And then you've got the Seven of Cups. And then your guidance from Spirit is the Page of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. And you've got the Hanged Man, also seeking enlightenment. There's a lot about that here. And the Two of Pentacles, balance. That's fascinating. I mean, these two cards, balance and enlightenment. And then you've got enlightenment and balance. That's fascinating. Anyway, and Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck speaks of progress being made in something that you're working on or building up, and that it suggests working with others, collaboration is the way to go, or collaboration sort of enhances that development, that progress. And perhaps that collaboration is one of guidance and mentorship. So to start with, though, there you are in a situation where you are now is sort of needing to balance something out, needing to perhaps take two different aspects, two different materials, and blend them together to make one thing. And a need for that calm, concentration, that temperance, in order to get this aligned, to get that sense of balance. And then you've also got seeking, inner knowing, wanting to find answers, finding guidance some way, looking for guidance. And it sort of suggests perhaps looking within is the way to go there. And your challenges at this time is perhaps, for some of you, you may have suffered some degree of disappointment or disillusionment in something that you felt was very fulfilling, but there was a gap there was an emptiness there somehow, and you've found that sense of direction or purpose. You've decided you want to move on, and that's the challenge, is actually leaving behind something that was once fulfilling, or once you were sure would be fulfilling. Making that decision, being able to turn your back on something with that sense of purpose and drive. And the sort of Seven of Cups sort of shows that there's a lot of possibilities around you at the moment, but there's this indecision of which one to go with, that pause for thought as you sort of try and find out what options are substantial, what options can become something, what options can you make progress with, can you build something up out of. And perhaps this is where the inner thinking is coming here, finding out, trying to find the answers, because there's a lot of indecision, and it's unclear ahead of you what is tangible and what is just pie in the sky. Your guidance cards sort of suggest the Page of Wands is all about finding that adventure spirit, that spirit of enthusiasm, and developing it, taking it further, and sort of it fits in with making progress here. It suggests that you approach this with a that sort of inspired curiosity, and let it take you wherever it leads you. And it sort of suggests that this may be quite a long-winded path that you embark on. This is something that you can really build up into something that brings you that sense of excitement and that sense of value, and that can be long-lasting and fruitious, but this is something that you got to build up, that it's, you know, you've got to learn as you go with. And the Four of Pentacles here suggests you may need to be careful with your resources, but on the other hand, don't hold on to things that no longer serve you. If you hold on too tightly to what feels comfortable, you may well find that you cut yourself off from other possibilities, from cutting, and that you may cut yourself off from the sense of enjoyment and accomplishment. It's almost, you know, there's a miserly aspect to the Four of Pentacles. While it's good to be careful with your resources and hold on and conserve what's of value to you, you must be careful you're not just stagnating in that. You may, you know, you want to broaden your horizons, and that's what the Page of Wands speaks about, you know, setting off, being adventurous, spreading out a bit rather than being too careful. And where does this take you? It takes you to more more contemplation, perhaps, but it's sort of, the Hangman suggests he receives his enlightenment. It sort of suggests that you may well begin to look at things from a new perspective, from a new angle, and in that way you find that answer and you find that enlightenment. The Hanged Man puts himself in this upside down position so that he can see things in a different way, you know, sort of turns his world upside down and then finds that enlightenment in that way. It also suggests that you may find although you know, sort of want to embark on an adventure, a journey, you may find that you hesitate for some time, and just sort of suggests here with the Four of Pentacles, if you need to balance that out, you know, don't rush. You need to consider your options. You need to, you know, take your time to find what's tangible, what's solid and secure, and what's just going to evaporate into nothing. But you need to be prepared to spring into action at the right moment. You need to not stay in a position of not moving. You need to bring it forward. And the Two of Pentacles suggests you'll get that sense of balance, and while around you there's a state of flux, you will still be stable and on solid ground, and you'll be able to juggle things. You'll be able to get that balance just right. So that's a very positive ending for that. And, you know, you put this card right there, and it shows that with that sense of balance, with having, you know, when you finally make your decision, it will be the right one, from having paused long enough but not too long in order to find that answer from within. You'll get that sense of balance, and you'll be stable and secure because you haven't rushed things, and you'll begin to build up something and make progress, and it may well be in collaboration. So, you know, we don't even need to really pull your oracle cards in there. We're there right in the beginning. You've got balance and finding the answer from within. You have the answers from within. So there you have it, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then enjoy the first half of the month, and God bless you till we meet again.